Well, hello there. Just before I get started, quick word of caution. This set was the green snakeskin set, so if you see any green on her nails, it's not a greenie, it's leftover acrylic because this is a redesign. Yes, so it's a redesign with a colour block nail, which is the middle nail. It is the first time that I've tried this kind of design, and it's one of those things where, well, for me, I'm a perfectionist and it could have gone better. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm doing is I'm doing a part of the colour block nail to allow it to set. And so then when it's set, I can file it, add a bit more, and then in between I'm moving onto the other nails and I'm repeating each step across both hands. There is a part of this colour block nail where I have to show you it on the other hand, and you will see what I mean about really, really green nails. I promise you, it is not Pseudomonas, it is just that was a very thin nail and I didn't want to file it any further down in case I, got her, oh God, broke it. This nail in particular had been broken whilst she went out for a cigarette. So I had to rebuild it from scratch. So I've done that on that middle finger. I'm just coming in now and I'm going to create a smile line. This is the pink that I've just used on the other hand as well. Natural Cover Pink by Trilogy. And because this set is sort of a pinky burgundy hue to it, a little bit of a hue, you think, I am using Natural Cover Pink because I just felt like it would go better. I think in hindsight I might use Cover Pink because with the skin tone it doesn't go the way I wanted it to. As this has got a very warm skin tone, and even though it's pink, it's quite a cool pink, this colour. So I think I may use Cover Pink if somebody of a warmer skin tone asked for this set again. Either way, it's still gorgeous. So yeah, I'm just going to do this reverse French now, and I'm going to move on to the next stage. So I'm coming in now as Lulu, although it could be Mulberry because I kind of felt like the lids may have got mixed up. Although looking on this video now, I think it is definitely Lulu. They're so similar. I've sped this up like so quick on purpose because it's just a full cover nail and you don't need to see what I'm doing. So yeah, and the thing is, I'm going to create a lot of structure out of this because initially I wasn't going to cap because these are strength powders, and then I realised that this client is, she cleans all the time, so then I did cap it anyway, but only a very thin layer because I'd created that structure out of Lulu. Alright, so I'm coming in here with Kiss Me Not, and I am just going to wrap it around, excuse me, sorry, I'm just going to wrap it around that curved smile line, brush it over it, and then I'm going to square it off at the bottom, and then I'm going to do the exact same on the opposite side. So this is why I got confused, because I'm not sure which is which and whether the lids have been swapped. Because this is what should be mulberry, but on the lids, mulberry should be darker than Lulu. So I may have them the wrong way around. Either way, it's definitely both of them that I'm using. So this lid says that this is mulberry. However, yeah, I could be a bit wrong with that. That may be Lulu, so I'll have to double check. You know, but that's irrelevant, because I am definitely using both, so that's fine. And then I've got what my lid says is Lulu to brush it up over the top of the mulberry. However, it was going to be this subtle ombre, and I did it again. I've done this like a couple of times where I've used two similar colours, and you can't even tell. And yeah, so because you can't tell, I'm just going to create a bit of structure out of it there and just pull that one down over the top. I mean, you really, even I, you know, they look identical, don't they really, let's be honest. So then I filed, this is what's called Lulu, excuse me, I got a cough again. Yep. So I'm just going to create my smile line out of Lulu or mulberry, whichever it is. We'll find out one day, I hope. Alright, so now I am creating a glitter ombre from the top to the bottom. My dog is standing on my toe. Get off. Sorry, that's me getting a bit aggressive with my dog. She's so annoying. She wants to play ball. And I'm using the same glitter that I used on that pink set. Like, oh, I love this glitter and I don't know where it came from, which means I can never buy it again. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Keep looking. Keep looking at them sparkles. Them sparkles, so much sparkles going on. Just look at that. So I just like pat. No, beautiful. Right, so apparently I'm done with that. Yeah, sorry, I went into a bit of a glitter coma then. Okay, so this is mulberry, Lulu, one of them. Oh Jesus. At least you know that if you want to recreate the set and you have both, you can find out which was which. Like, I wish I knew. I don't know. I need somebody else's correctly labelled pots, and I don't have that. So then these are just going to be like straight colour blocks to match the previous line of that Kiss Me Not. Right, so this is what I meant by if you can see that there's a bit of green there. This is the other hand. So I'm just trying to fill in this gap with the glitter, but I'm going to also like pat it down and make it as thin as possible. I put a bit too much in to start with, and it's so bulky, but that's kind of like, you know, building the apex, and my hand's getting in the way. And my lamp came this week, so I have been using it for some new videos, which will be coming soon, which I know that you're so excited for, because then you've got the everything that I'm doing. Yeah, so that, and then I am capping with pink, which is light clear, but a pink version. Yep, that's how I did that. I went there, I said it, I was that bold. Oh yes. I'm making sure that it's nice and flush. Also looks a bit like an open wound at the moment, and then making sure that I've built it right up, because sometimes I do them too thin, and then when I come to file it, it all looks crap. So yeah, and here, using that same pink, I've got a bit of a thing at the moment in capping in clear pinks, but you know what I mean, see-through pinks, because I just think it's just a little bit different. There's an air bubble there, excuse what I'm doing. So yeah, I like capping in them. I think it's just a bit different. It just makes the pinks pop a bit more because it's got the pink over the top. Just makes it a little bit, it's really subtle, but yeah, I like it. Just a little bit of capping, and then it's on to the filing of that bad boy nail. So because of my fibro, I do use my e-file to do most of my shaping. I just cannot use a hand file the way I used to be able to. My hands will seize up for the rest of the day. So I'm just about to swap drill bits, the one that I used to get a nice straight line, because this is good for debulking, but it was actually ruining the shape a bit, and unfortunately it did leave it a bit uneven. And I said to her, oh, I'm gonna fill that in. And then, you know, when you completely forget and you put everything away and you know that it's structurally sound, it's just not as perfect as it could be. That was one of those moments, and I'm a perfectionist, so it would have been better if it had have been completely perfect, but she absolutely loved it. So this lady as well is into, maybe, I think her last soak off was at Christmas, so she's like 3 months in to rebalances and redesigns, so her nails are naturally curving now. So this is one of the reasons why the nail is such a weird shape. Some of them need really working on. To be fair, this is the point where she really does need a whole new set. So yeah, I'm just going to fit some crystals around her cuticle area on this ring finger. I'll let you watch that, and then I'm going to top coat. Okay, so top coating video, and everybody loves a good top coat. Oh yeah, make it look so pretty. Look at that, and it really does make the colours pop as well. I absolutely love these colours. They're some of my favourite colours. Love burgundies. One of my favourite sets that I ever did on myself. Looked exactly like that index finger, except a little bit of a better shape. That's not the best shape, that is it? Looks good though when it's finished. Yeah, just a full hand of that, and it was one of my favourites. If you look on my Instagram, you can see it's like way down, like over a year ago. And yeah, look at this. Are you ready? Favourite bit. Look at this. I've done it well fast, but look. Oh, so stunning. And then here's the finished set. So yeah, I'm just gonna cough again. Check out that colour block nail. It's pretty cool, right? I think so, but you know. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. If you like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see all the lovely things that are coming up for you guys, like the fact that I just got an A on my AET. So now, after I've done my micro teach, I can officially teach. Oh my god, so exciting. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.